The Rell C's hate is so crazy and forced, man. Now, of course, you can like what you like, and you can dislike what you don't like. But a lot of the hate that's going at Rell C's just doesn't make sense. And most of the time, when you see a Rell C's hate video, it's most likely for views. And that is basically this video that we're going to be looking at today is. And quick disclaimer, do not hate on this guy. No matter how wrong his opinion might be, he still has an opinion. Everyone can have opinions, and everyone can have different opinions. So don't go sending hate to him for having a different opinion. But let's just get into it.
Rell C's is a massive disappointment. I'm sorry to burst your little bubble, but Rell C's isn't and will not be the epitome of Roblox anime games.
He isn't necessarily lying here. Now, I do think Rell C's is going to be the best example of what other anime games should strive to be, but it isn't going to 100% change Roblox.
It just won't live up to the standards you people and these content creators created.
Well, guys, I guess I'm a crappy content creator, and so is every other Rell C's content creator, but he does have a point in that us content creators are setting other people's expectations for Rell C's way too high.
Yes, the models are amazing. Yes, the progression is good. Yes, the combat is decent, but that's literally it. The VFX and SFX are all mediocre.
I'd actually look up the definition of mediocre when he said that. I'm sorry, but a lot of Roblox games don't have these types of graphics, SFX and VFX. Like, look at freaking Blox Fruits! If those are not impact frames, what are they? I mean, I do agree that for impact frames, they could be a tiny bit better, but like, what else are they?
You can't compare to most battleground games at the moment. And here's a simple comparison if you believe that I'm bruh.
Okay, but what's exactly wrong with that? What's wrong with the move? It looks pretty freaking good for Roblox standards. And of course, the Sukuna Malevolent Shrine one is going to be better because that's an ultimate move. These are just normal moves. And that's just one moveset in a game with at most probably 10 movesets. Again, no hate to whatever that game is. It looks absolutely amazing. But Rell C's is gonna have 30 Devil Fruits, hockey, and weapons all on release. They don't have the time to be spending that much time and money on just normal moves.
Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Rell C's is a bad game, but fundamentally, for a game to be hyped as the messiah of Roblox anime games, there's a very basic base that can't be left unchecked. Battleground games cater themselves to very good visual and audio effects.
Comparing a Battlegrounds game to an RPG type game twice in one video that's like 3 minutes long is crazy! The quality of Rell C's is one of the things that makes it deserving of being one of the most hyped Roblox anime games right now.
Which is understandable since combat is the main principle of the game, but Rell has $1 million budget.
Bro, please stop bringing up them having $1 million budget. You said yourself that Battlegrounds games are mainly focused on combat. Rell C's main combat system is ship combat, not fruit combat. And combat isn't even the main focus of the game. The main focus of the game is adventure. So they're not gonna put all of their money, time, and effort into combat.
And a massive developer team backed by years of experience. There is absolutely zero excuse for them to not deliver in every aspect of the game other than not wanting to.
What? So now you're saying that the game should be perfect? Just because they have years of experience, a big developer team, where most of the developer team are actually just people who do commissions for them, and the fact that they have $1 million budget, that doesn't mean that they can make a perfect game. not every game is gonna be perfect.
It's really not rocket science. You don't have to be an audiophile to realize these sound effects just don't sound compact or immersive. Whooshes sound indirect or have no impact. The blades and punches do not fit the weapons or swings, and the impacts sound muffled. It's just a fest.
Like I was saying earlier, they're not trying to have the audio perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be good, and it's pretty good.
And if you don't believe me, go ahead and listen.
Hey, he's very...
Does that not sound good? I mean, in no way is it outstanding, but it doesn't have to be. It's a laser beam, and that laser beam is a single move. A random move, even. It doesn't have to be perfect.
For the visual effects, unless you're bug-eyed or mentally deficient, there's no way you can't tell the clear difference between other games' animation or visual effects.
They're not trying to have the best VFX on the platform, and even now they have some of the best.
Sure, the game may have a lot of different qualities. One that stands out is having a race system that doesn't encourage gambling, but you can't cut them loose so early and give them such a grand title just yet. A studio with $1 million budget, or maybe even more, who's hired the best developers when he can get, delivering something so shallow is amusing.
This guy just only likes Battleground games. That has to be the only right answer. Genuinely, that has to be the only right answer. It isn't too difficult to understand that this isn't a Battlegrounds game. This is an adventure game. They're not gonna blow all of the budget on moves. Most of their budget is going to the actual graphics and adventure aspect of the game.
Rell is aware of this. They don't claim the titles that people have given them. They've stood neutral, which is what I respect about them. Which is why I'm sick and tired of this shameless done by this honest content creator. It's just circle each other. It's just an echo chamber of content creators overhyping it, and this over promotion culture just leads to disappointment each and every singular time. And Swift, the main cobbler of this game, just me off.
Okay, now I will admit, Swift has been milking the Rell C's drama a little bit, just a tiny bit. But it's not like he only makes Rell C's videos. He makes videos on other games and other stuff.
I mean, God forgive me, but his voice and recycled editing just me.
Okay, the voice thing is just straight up harassment, dude. Like, bro, what do you mean his voice just straight up annoys me? And then the recycled editing, aren't you doing that right now? Isn't that what you're doing?
It takes off that nerve in the back of my head that no one else can. Rell C's.
Alright, bro actually did him dirty by that impression, I'm not gonna lie. Why do you watch him then? Because clearly, you're making it sound like you've watched him. If you don't like him, why are you watching him?
Overall, the game will not live to the outrageous expectations people have overhyped them for unless they actually start putting in work and offering attention to more areas of the game. They need to fire whatever their SFX and VFX. I don't know, man, just let them work as Tetris or something. This overhyping culture needs to stop. It's a breeding ground for disappointment. Grand Kaizen was just a recent example of this. When are we ever gonna learn?
And that is the end of his video. Now, something I do want to give him points for, the editing. It was very well put together, and I do like his style. I also do agree with him that we need to stop overhyping games like this, because, like he said, Grand Kaizen, but bro is also attacking the freaking VFX and SFX people. There's nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the VFX and SFX. Nothing is wrong with them. They look pretty damn good. And the Swift hate was so forced. That was only for views, I guarantee. The voice? There are many different things you could have called him out for, but the voice? And then for the cycling of editing, everybody does that. Why are you only calling him out? But I am going to end the video here. This video is way longer than I wanted it to be, and I will probably never do a video like this again. I don't like making videos responding to hate. The only reason I did this time is because that hate was also directed towards the Rell C's YouTubers. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and for the last time, do not go send hate to him. But don't send hate to him. I'm not trying to start any beef. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Peace.